There's a small river forming near my home, right next to my house. This is just a gully for redirecting stormwater and rainwater, and blah 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 urban stream syndrome, blah 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 extreme flashiness. It's become a category 2 rapids now. And you can see their driveway is eroding into it. The whole driveway is eroding into that. We're under a flash flood warning, and we're under a tornado warning. Look at that. And it's just, yeah, hitting the wall. Here's a less impressive river that's forming on the other side of my house. That's the deck. And the water is coming out through there, past my little steps into the woods, flowing past, well, originally going to be firewood, now way too soaked to use. And flowing and flowing and flowing past my car, down the driveway, into the street. It's just like a gulp of a muddy little river. It's all that clay. That's really cool though. Not as cool as the rapids on the other side of the house. Oh, check this out. All this rainwater. The rain stopped now, so it's already lessening in intensity, but we still have all of this rainwater coming down from the side of the house. All clay running into the street. Now it's like well within its boundaries in these little gullies to direct the storm water. But before it was like out to here. And you can tell because the clay is still here from when the rain was at its most intense. And now it's just going peacefully down the storm water drain, as it should. Here's another little tiny rapids forming near my home. Or the storm water. Where is it coming from? Okay. So it's coming from, there's a cement little culvert thing there. I hope it's, yeah, see, through the trees. And that's just the water from the cul-de-sac, and it's all pouring into here, going into that cement culvert. We're gonna try to follow it, see where that goes. So here it is, it's going under the road and out to here, through my neighbor's yard. Is looking less and less impressive by the hour as the volume of water is slowing down. Alright, we're in the woods now. We've got some puddles, some flooding. So this is the bit that I think is a little more dangerous because saturated ground means falling trees. It's not super windy right now. It was gustier before. And of course there was a whole tornado warning, but you know, I am concerned about trees coming down when the ground is soaked like this. Okay, some more little bitty flooding here in the woods. Oh yeah, I was just in here a couple days ago, so a lot of trees and tree branches have come down, like just today in the storm. By the way, oh, just heard something call. Filming this with my phone because I filmed most of this with my phone so far because my phone has a better zoom than the other two cameras. I mean, it's all digital zoom, so actual camera people think it sucks anyway, but like, at least I have a zoom. So I'm walking through the woods towards this trail here because the trail follows a natural stream that earlier in the 20th century they redirected a lot of the storm water from the nearby roadways to flow to that stream. So I expect it's going to be super flashy right now since we just had this deluge of rain. Look at that. Look at that fungus. Look at all these weird fungi. Oh my goodness. So that's what I'm hoping to get video of. Okay, I was totally right. Not only is the stream crazy, but it's completely flooded the trail. Wow. Like, wow. It's overflowed its banks more than I've ever seen it. Ever. And I've lived here for years. I come out here all the time. But rarely right after a massive rain dump like this. Look at that. Look at that, pups. Don't get in there. Wowee. I never see it like this. Look at the bridge. Oh, it's crazy. Let's follow this. Stay up here. The dogs. So it's super humid and muggy out here. Feels like 80 something, a lot of humidity. Like I'm starting to sweat just standing here. It's like the rainforest. You can compare this to any of my other videos of this area and see how calm it usually is, even while it's actively raining, because I have a video here from here while it's raining. It's never like this. So one of my favorite things to do is after big rainstorms, go look at the local urban streams, because I mentioned something about urban stream system syndrome before. It's this hydrological concept. Urban streams are kind of either built entirely or else modified to carry storm and wastewater out of urban areas. So they've been channelized, which means naturally water bodies kind of curve back and forth, but they've been channelized, which means they've been dug out to be straight and deep like a channel. Sometimes they'll have cement barriers, and they redirect all the stormwater from urban systems with stormwater drains, pipes, whatnot, to flow into them. So urban stream syndrome describes that channelization and the flashy behavior they have. Flashiness meaning whenever it rains, they immediately swell to crazy, crazy levels, become big, fast rapids, because they've just been optimized for carrying water quickly and efficiently away from urban systems. And this urban stream syndrome is bad for wildlife, right? Like imagine you're a frog or a dragonfly and you've laid eggs in this, or you live in this, you hunt here, you're getting washed away, right? And while it is very normal and natural for rivers and streams to flood and swell with heavy rain, the way that we've channelized them, making them straight and deep and sometimes with concrete barriers, just makes it worse, makes it overwhelming. And they also usually are prevented from overflowing their banks. They just make them deeper. So that's urban stream syndrome anyway. And all that adds up to some pretty cool like rushing river action in your local urban streams whenever there's rain. Like all of this water, this is not just like coming from the forest. Like the water that fell here in this forest is just sinking into the soil. All of this water has been piped into this natural stream from the highway. This is all water from the highway, all water from the roads. I think the water specifically from the houses is going on that path I showed earlier, and that's being taken underground somewhere. I assume it's going into Ellerby Creek, and Ellerby Creek eventually takes it all into Falls Lake, which provides the drinking water for all of Lake County. And Ellerby Creek is like at some parts above ground and some parts below ground, because we also do that to streams, right? We turn them into underground pipes to move water for us. Look at Dasher's like, I don't want to get too close to that, because Dasher has way better self-preservation skills than Yadkin here, or my late Leonora. Yadkin jumped in this nonsense, and Leo would be in it right now. I would have to drag her out. She wouldn't leave. Just look at that. It's wild. All right, this is fun, right, dogs? Whew. It's very steamy out here. Okay, bye. Some more Russian River Rapid action. It's so cool to see like this normally calm stream. I mean, in the summer, it's pretty much empty even. Not just calm, but it like just dries up. And now look at it. Oh, so cool. Look at all that foam. It's just foam over there. Water is just frothing. So you can hear the birds are out. Lots of crickets, lots of frogs. You can hear them in the woods. You listen over the sound of the rushing water. The earth sings as soon as the storm ends. Everybody's like waking up, and the water is life, and everyone's just like, oh, it's over. We're going to sing, and we're going to call, and we're going to be critters. Meanwhile, look at this. How many gallons a second are moving through this? Like, look at that. This sleepy little creek. It's not even, it's like just a little creek. And look at it. It's amazing. Oh, you see this? So the water's moving all down this path. But over here, you know, the land is a little cut off. The water collects. It's a lot calmer. Little pools like this next to deeper streams like this are so important for your emergent aquatic insects, your frogs, your toads, your turtles, right? They're going to look for little pockets like this next to waterways to lay eggs and to hunt and to live in, because like you got to be a tough sucker to live in something with current like this. That's like, you know, a few types of fish do specialize for those sorts of river channels, but for most bugs and most like aquatic critters, this is home right here. This is like, you're dependent on these little pools popping up when the winter snow melts, or in the spring when it's rainy, to lay your eggs. And it'll dry up by summer, but while it's here, it's everything. It's your whole life. It's the next generation of your species. Or it's just like something to wade in if you're a silly little doggy.